how to series your solar panels, right? Okay, this is a panel here. We can see this is a panel, and I want to say something first. When you are dealing with solar panels, right, you have to know that the panel have some things that the panels work with. The panel produce DC voltage, right? DC voltage, DC current is power, DC power. But inside the panel, there are some things that we need to do what? To know how the panel works and how we can use the panel to install the panel to configure it with other things. So in this video, before we quickly go ahead on how you can do your series connection on either using different size of solar panels, so I'll quickly show us something. So you will now see that a panel have a nameplate. This is called what you call a nameplate, and each panel have this nameplate. So it's better for you to know the size of the panel you want to buy and what comes with it. And this nameplate, there are 4 things that are important to us when you want to size your installation in solar panels, right? So the 4 things we have the panel is rated in watts. This panel is 190 watts. We have our VMPA, we have our IMP, we have our ISC, we have our VOC. These are the 4 things we take into consideration when we want to connect solar panel, either in series, either in parallel, or either in series parallel. So in this video, I will be teaching how you can connect your solar panel in series and what you expect when you connect your solar panel. What you expect when you connect your solar panel in series. So right now we are going to take a look at solar panel, connect solar panel in series. But first thing first, I want to remind us that in any connection you want to do, you have to know the law, the principle that governs that connection is very important. And the principle that governs, remember, we have 3 types of connection. Number 1, we have the series connection. Number 2, we have the parallel connection. Then number 3, we have the series / parallel connection. So these are the 3 basic types of connection we have in solar system when we want to connect our solar panels, our solar batteries. Are we together? So as a matter of fact, we are going to look at series connection first, right? We're going to look at how series connection works in the solar panel. After then, we'll now move over to parallel connection. Then we'll now move over to what? Series parallel connection. So stay tuned and watch this video. And please don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and tell me maybe your challenge or what you want me to teach you, or the video you want me to record about connecting either panel or battery, either series parallel or series parallel. I will do that video and quickly drop it for you to learn and for everybody to learn. Okay, now we want to use a particular size of panel, which is 200 watts. Let's use 200 watt solar panel. 200 watts. This is our panel rating. And as I've said before, the panel, you have the VMP, you have what? In the panel, you have the VMP, you have the IMP, you have the ISC, and you have the VOC. VMP is maximum power voltage, IMP is maximum power current, ISC is short circuit current, and VOC is open circuit voltage. These are the 4 things that you will need in connecting your solar panels, right? So, but as a matter of fact, let's just work with these 2. Let's just work with what VMP, right, and what IMP. But our VMP will be working with a VMP of what? 20 volts. Then our IMP will be what? Let's say 5 amps. I want to use this panel rating 200 watts so that we can easily flow with what? With the number, because the figure is not much, it's not big. So let's work with a small size figure. Okay, let's change this to let's change it to 40 volts, right? Yes, and 5 amps. Remember, our panel wattage. The panel we are using is what? 200 watts. And 200 watts, we have VMP to be 40 volts, we have IMP to be 5 amps. Hope we are together. I will be using 3 panels like this one to show us how to connect the panel in what? In series, and what we tend to achieve as our output. But first thing first, we have to know that there is a law that governs series connection. What did the law say? The law says when you connect panel in series, you increase your voltage. You increase your voltage, and your current remain the same. Current never change. It's only voltage that change when you connect panel in series. If when you connect battery in series, only voltage that increase while your current remain the same. This is the law that governs this system of connection. This is the law that voltage increase while current remain the same. So we are going to apply this principle, this law, in this our connection, so that you will see how voltage increases. So in case you want to do any of your connection, you should know what you are expecting. If you want to connect the panel in series, or you want to connect in parallel, or you want to connect series parallel, you should know when you connect in series, you are increasing voltage, and when you connect in parallel, you are increasing current, and as voltage remain constant. And when you connect in series parallel, you'll be increasing voltage at the same time increasing current simultaneously. I hope we are together. So quickly, let's go into our connecting 3 of these panels together in series, and let's see how our voltage will add up and our current will remain the same. All right, so this is my design here using 3 panels. Remember, at the back of your panel, right? At the back of your panel, you already have these two cables. The 2 cables, one is positive, one is negative. So the same thing we have. So the same thing we have over here in this board. We have our positive, we have our negative. So quickly, let's connect the 3. Let's connect these 3 panels, right, in series, and let's see how it's going to add up for us and our output at the end. So when you're connecting panel in series, you have to take your positive goes to your negative of the other panel. Then your positive of this other panel goes to the negative of the other panel. So you will not notice that at the end of both connections, or at the end of all the panels or your connection, you will have one negative as open, one positive as open. So these 2 will now be your output. It will now be where this is where you will connect to. Maybe either if it's a hybrid inverter, you connect it. If it's a controller, you run this cable to what? To the charge controller. So right, we pick a cable, you connect it from positive to negative, you are done. Then you pick another cable, connect from positive to negative, you are done. Remember, each of this panel is what? 40 volts and 5 amps. So when you are done, you bring in what? You bring your positive, your negative. So these are positive, right? So we bring our positive, our negative here. Is our negative cable. We bring our positive here. These are our positive cable. So there should be a result that we get from these 3 panels. And what is the result? In series connection, the law states that you increase voltage. So right now, our voltage should be increased because we have each of this panel is 40 volts. So if this 3 panel is 40 volts each, we have to now add up 40 volts plus 40 volts plus 40 volts. This panel will now give us 120 volts. Remember, the current remains the same. So our I, which is current, is equal to 5 amps. So if we want to get the output or the result from this connection, we'll see that our V is equal to 120 volts. Our I is equal to 5 amps. So this is our result connecting 3 panels. So if you connect 4 panels in series, you are going to add another 40 volts in this place to give you what? 160 volts. If you want to add another one, you are going to get, that is 5 panels in series, connecting in series, and our panel each is 40 volts. then it's going to give you 200 volts in 5 pieces of panel when you connect them in series. But remember, the current always remain the same. So this is what you will have. So if you are confused about the type of connection you want to do, note that when you connect in series, you are increasing voltage. When you connect in the parallel, you are increasing current. So let's quickly go over and do our parallel connection and see how the parallel connection is and how we are going to increase our current. Remember, in series, your positive will enter your negative.